So I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of Tall Emu's Mobile CRM. Tall Emu Mobile CRM is available for Android, iPhone and BlackBerry devices, including the BlackBerry Classic and BlackBerry Z10. Once you have the app on your phone, it's available from all of the app stores and you get it in the standard way. What you need to do is go in and set it up. So we'll tap on the app and it will load. Once the app's loaded, what we need to do is punch in what we call our organization code and organization key, which is accessible in Tall Emu CRM setting. We punch these two values in and hit check license. Apologies for the black squares that are popping up. It's one of the small problems that we just have with the emulator, but hopefully it will be enough to give you an idea of how this works. What the organization key does is it identifies your company so that the mobile CRM knows where to go in order to get its data, because all of our data access is done in real time. So that's quite handy for security purposes. It means if you lose the phone, you don't lose your data, and it also means that your CRM also has the most up-to-date information in it. So on the main menu here we can see companies, contacts, activities, notes and tasks. And again, sorry for the black squares, it's quite annoying. If I click on company, we can see a list of companies. I can scroll up and down them. I can tap in here, which will bring up the ability to filter. Of course, TAs appears in lots of company names. I shall find this one, Tall Emu. Click here to open it up. Once we have the company opened up, we can see we've actually got a view that's very similar to Inbox 360. We've got the company name, we've got the phone number. If there's an email defined against the company, we'll show you that. We can see whether there is customer, the customer grade, how long and who's been talking to them. And again, we get this really nice summary of the relationship with the organization. So we can see the balance, what they owe us, the lifetime value, do we have opportunities open or tickets open. And again, just like Inbox 360, we can tap through to these other areas. We can take a look. So we've got outstanding invoices, recent purchases, and then sales history over time. Navigating through, I can see there's a $5,000 quotation opportunity. I can see that somebody has they've referred A to Z Stationery Supplies. In the tickets area, I can see tickets, trays wet in the cafeteria, and I can also see a record of activity. I can get their web address, and I can see and search for contacts within the organization. If I want to, I can edit this, change those details, hit the save button, and we're good as gold. I can go back to my main menu. I'll clear away that filter, and along the top you can see that we've got another couple of icons. So the plus icon will add another company. The filter icon will bring up a list of filters, so contacted in the last 7 days or something like that. We can choose our filter. We've got nobody that meets that criteria. I'll turn off the filter again, and now we get everything. One thing that's rather nice is we can use this filter here, the little map pin, to sort by their distance away from us. So what we have inside the CRM is we know where all of the suburbs and states and addresses are, and so based on where the phone is, and I've defaulted this to Tall Emu's Sydney address, we can then turn that on and off to sort and filter in that fashion. I can go back and I can look at contacts. Contacts, exactly the same sort of capability. I can go to activities. I can see activities last week. I can see activities today. So earlier on I did a demonstration of Inbox 360 and we had a private meeting. I also have another meeting here, and earlier on this week there was a phone call regarding trays in the cafeteria. I'm able to click there, look at the details of it. If there's a description, I can see it. I can go back. I could look at this meeting here with Tall Emu, and what's quite nice is I could open up that Tall Emu record, and assuming that we have the address inside here, I can actually get driving directions as well. There'll be a button that appears just about there, which would give us the driving directions using Google Maps. Unfortunately, because this is a simulator, Google Maps isn't available, so I can't actually demonstrate that feature. So roughly speaking, if I wanted to add a new activity, I can hit the plus button, I can fill in the details, search by company, pop in a description, hit my save button. All of this goes back live real time into Tall Emu CRM. I will head back to my main menu. It's still unfortunately occluded by that black square, but we have companies, contacts, tasks, activities, notes. We're currently working on an update which also extends this to include opportunities, management reports and things like that, all available from the main device. If I go back to my main menu again and go into my settings window, I can see here my settings for the organization key and code that identify the company. The real-time location tracking uses the GPS to track where the phone is, so you're able to go and know exactly where your handsets are at all times while the CRM's in use. So every time you log an activity, that gets time-stamped as well as GPS stamped. I think that's really it for my fast run-through of the mobile CRM. There's no cost to this application if you're an existing Tall Emu customer. Every license that you have, you're automatically entitled to a license for Tall Emu Mobile CRM, provided that you're all up to date with your subscriptions and so on. If you'd like to get the application and you're an existing customer, just contact the help desk. If you are a new customer, just contact sales. Thanks for your time.